MIA. I might go MIA.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I spent the money, the respect, and the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'ma kill him. Playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. Just for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, the respect, and the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly.
The opening tip won by the Celtics, and we're underway in the Garden. Drive here, but the shot stays out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
And count the basket inside.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Cleveland has the basketball. Sexton. Nothing going here on that drive. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First try, no good. No good. Missed them both.
To the line for a free 2.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Ball in possession of Cleveland. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
I can't believe he missed that, but look, you have to stay connected to him defensively or he'll eat you alive.
A drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
I agree, I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. Fultz into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Thompson. 4-3. Can't connect.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Jumper's good.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Here comes the screen. Thompson. Cavs with 4 to shoot. It's no good. Great defense.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Klay Thompson swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Here comes the screen. Markelle Fultz. Great feed, sets it up. And the finish, slam dunk.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Fultz with the basketball. They trail by 7. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Nothing going here on that drive. To the rim, lays it up and in.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Hood to Fultz. For 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. We played one here at TD Garden with the Celtics on top. Jay and I back to Boston after this. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you. Clarkson to Rodney Hood. Five to shoot for Cleveland.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Celtics have it. From long range, shakes free and hits.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Screen coming. Sexton. Here's a chance from long range. That's good D. Shot no good. Deep to end a putback slam. Long heave from 3/4 court. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get...
Fellas, back to you.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys down 3. To Colin Sexton. Screen coming. Sexton to Love. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Thompson. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one, count it. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. Oh, it's been scrappy. Let's see who can take the jump.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Sexton to Thompson. Screen coming. Thompson. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
There it is, Al Horford. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score, and that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Well, you can't do that.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Both coaches dipping. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. Double team, double team, double team. Got him.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Off the mark at the line. To Rodney Hood. Fires the 3. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
De'Aaron Fox. Lets it fly from long range. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Hits all 3 free throws. Clarkson with the basketball. His guys down by 9. Turns and slams it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Baseline drive. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Clarkson to Love. Fires the 3. That no good. Off the mark. Fox with it. The lead stands at 9. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you
looking to make something happen. To Love. Nance. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Nance. Passed it off. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Off the mark on his free throw. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Cavs at the controls. Knocked loose. Clarkson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Clarkson with the basketball. 14-point deficit. Hood to Clarkson. Hood. Beyond the arc for 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up for Jay Williams.
The Celtics were merciless in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining me.